What year was this? Do you know?
It was 90... It was like 80 something? Let me look this up.
Really? I haven't watched this show in like a really, really long time.
It was 88.
88.
Yep.
To clear your career choices with your sister
If I was
first.
to show enthusiasm every time you got excited. You get out of there. Don't think I'm cop material.
So this was his very first
You know, being a cop is something that takes
writing
a lot
work.
of commitment. This is hell.
It's true. This is before the Hellmouth. This is where it started.
Well, I'm mad at you and I stuck around.
This feels like Joss.
Tonight, we're trying a variation on my classic recipe, vegetarian style.
He broke the fourth wall.
Is that red wine in the fridge?
Yeah. Maybe it's a rosé?
Right. My work.
Seems like
Maybe
a sin.
it's a crime against wine.
Seems like a huge sin.
All quiet. You're the one.
I mean, why do they want to look at a bunch of women who they don't even know?
Oh my god, this is so right out of his...
Hey, do you know that women didn't get to vote until 1920?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That was a like uber feminist right there. That was pretty awesome for back in 88.
Yeah.
88,
I'm
man.
always bad. Like,
When your dad asks your mom to marry me. Her. You know what I mean? I am a good cop.
We missing an offspring?
Yeah, where do you think I got the bacon? What'd you guys end up doing?
Oh, we drove into Chicago and picked up a couple of sailors. What do I have to do to convince you that I could be a cop?
Why does it matter?
That's a dynamic thing between younger and older sisters. The younger one is typically seeking the approval of the other one.
Really?
Come,
Interesting.
Yeah.
take your best shot.
Yeah, relationship between sisters is
Make
weird.
my
Yeah, that's a thing too.
And this is the grudge match we've all been waiting for. Can you vote, grudge, rod, the rule book?
Actually, how sisters fight. Usually not after the age of like 12, but it's pretty accurate.
meter maid is good.
Oh, what has happened now?
Hiding the bacon for herself. So, what'd you think?
It was a little different from how I remember the show being. Like, I haven't watched the show in... Oh god, I couldn't even tell you how long. I don't remember it being... I guess there was always heart to the show?
Yeah, I don't remember it being so, like, even subtly dramatic right at the beginning. I felt like that was something that happened over time. Maybe it's because maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Because, I mean, these were written by Joss Whedon, so it could have been the first time they really introduced. Because I don't think there's really any drama in the very first episode, from what I recall. Joss Whedon might be responsible for the very reason why this show has all the drama in it later on down the road, because he set maybe a precedent. I mean,
Like, maybe give these characters some real conflict.
yeah, give him some depth. I will say this. It did have the characters with probably the most depth of any sitcom I can recall. There's a lot going on in their lives, and there's a lot of personal issues that they don't usually tackle in most sitcoms. In some ways, this is kind of the first ever dramedy, and it could very well be because of Joss Whedon.
I really liked the way that the sister dynamic was explored solely for the fact that you have two pairs of sisters and it shows what type of conflict they have at different points of their lives. Darlene and Becky, one tattling on the other one. You know, Roseanne, all she wants is for her little sister to be safe. You know, this whole time Jackie's saying, why won't you support me in this?
And it's so sweet when it's finally revealed at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joss writes Jackie to be an alcoholic, basically. Like, he writes her to be irresponsible with a child in the house, and you're drunk, adding more reason and logic and sense behind why Roseanne will not give her approval.
Without her explicitly pointing it out.
Well, and that's the mark of a good writer, because Joss Whedon is a good writer. In my opinion, he's one of the best. Some would disagree with me, but I say they can go F off.
You heard it here first, folks.
They can go do that thing. You know, it was an older show, and it was lit dimly on purpose, and it could have just been a time period thing in the, like, late 80s, early 90s, but it just drove me insane, so I never really gave it much of a chance. But I have to say, just watching that episode, knowing that Joss Whedon wrote it, focusing on the writing, and I mean, it's not, like, super complicated stuff. I mean, they had bacon, so they had some funny little moments there, and there was actually many plots going on, and I never... Until I really paid attention, I never really noticed it before. Bravo, Joss! Very, very excellent writing. I mean, I know it's not all him, it's the actors and everything. Pretty good episode.
Yeah, a well-written episode. Really, truly different than what I remember the show being. I remember it just being a lot of throwaway jokes and...
Yeah.